Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, we still have so much to be thankful for. Let's make another cute way of expressing thanks. Stay tuned. So I have gotten so many comments from newbies who recently discovered the channel and decided to subscribe. Thank you so much. You will not regret that decision, I promise you. And for those of you who have been with me since the beginning, or you joined me midway through my 2-year journey, I really do appreciate the faith that you place in me, the time that you give to me, and the love that you show me. It is so important. You guys are a big part of the reason why I continue with my YouTube journey. I would be crafting anyway, but staying on YouTube is a choice that I make, and I make it because I have the best online crafting family on YouTube. And I say that from my heart because you guys are the absolute best. And I have been very reflective lately on saying thanks and showing thanks. So today we are going to do another quick little way to say thank you and to show thanks. And I'm going to bring it in and show you guys what it is we'll be making today. We are going to be making this sweet little envelope with a thankful card inside. The beauty of this envelope, very inexpensive to make. And you know why it's inexpensive to make? Because we are using parchment paper to make this envelope. So that gives it that translucent look where you can sort of see through it, but not all the way through. And plus it has that awesome feel that you get from parchment paper. So I took the card out and you can see just how sweet this little envelope is. And it's so easy to make. And you can dress it up or dress it down as much or as little as you want. But this is a great handoff to someone who may have shown you a kindness, or you just want to show kindness, appreciation, and quick thanks to someone. And this will mean so much to them because you took the time, first of all, to make the envelope using parchment paper, but then you decorated it in such a beautiful and such a sweet way. And we're going to go through this whole process. And we're also going to make this cute little thankful card. Now, I'm not doing the scrap series anymore, but I made this card using my scraps and some stickers. So we're going to do that again, and you'll see just how easy it is. But you've got this thankful card that you can now write in. You can hand it to the postal worker. You can hand it to the essential workers that keep the grocery stores running. If you happen to go to the doctor's office for any reason, you can give one of these appreciation cards to the receptionist or to the nurse or to the doctor. And guys, we are entering the true season of thanks. And as we continue to hopefully make our way through this awful virus, we have so much to be thankful for, even if our lives have been negatively touched. We still have reasons to be thankful, and there are so many people out there that we should be showing thanks and appreciation to. So these little things that I'm making today truly are a quick and easy way to say thanks. And you could take it even a step further and just tuck a gift card on the inside, a Starbucks card, McDonald's card, anything to help that essential worker when they finally get a break, just rush out to get a cup of coffee, get a quick sandwich, whatever the case may be. But this is just so easy. Let's be thankful and let's make this quick and easy little project. So here is what we're going to start with. We are going to start with a piece of parchment paper, and anyone who's worked with parchment paper knows it's hard to keep that parchment paper from wanting to curl. So your cut won't always be straight, but it will be straight enough to work with. So I'm working with the piece here that is 9 3/8 by 6 5/8. And all I'm going to do is I am actually going to bring in my scoreboard, and I am going to make one score. And the score that I'm going to make, and I'm trying to get this in here as best I can because this is slippery and it doesn't want to stay, but I'm going to make that score at 4 1/8. And that's the only score that I'm going to make. So then I'll take that score that I made and I'm just going to fold on that score mark. And then I'll bring in my little baby spatula here and get that nice and crisp. And now you can see where I have this section here hanging over. And all I'm going to do at this point is just take it and fold it. And that's going to be the back of my bag. Now, like I said, you can see where we don't have total evenness at the bottom. You can see where my cut of my parchment paper is just a little bit off. So at this point, I'll use my finger blade and just try to even that up a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. I am just going to try to even it a little bit. So once we have our bag like this, we'll need to use glue to put the bag together because tape will act as a resist on this. So I am just going to take some of my glue, place some down, and then I'm just going to smooth it out with my fingers, and I'll take this first section and put it down just like that. And then I'll just smooth that out and bring it around to the front and do the same thing. Now, because we're using glue on this, you may get these little ripples at the bottom. And to me, that's okay because it just adds to the look of what I'm going for here. So now I'm going to take my glue, and this is going to be my glue flap. So I think what I'm going to do is just remove a little bit of this because I don't want that large of a flap. You can leave the whole thing if you want, but I'm just removing some. And now I'll take my glue, and I'm running a very thin bead of glue, and then I'm just going to use my fingers to spread it out. And then I can take this, fold it over, and if you see that you have any parts hanging up, just take some glue, just little dabs, and just place that glue on there and get that stuck down. So now, guys, we have our sweet little bag, and we'll be able to place a card on the inside. But before I place that card, I want to go ahead and decorate this bag. So what I'm going to use to decorate the bag, I'm going to use several things. And I'll be using some embellishments from some Prima collections that I have just to kind of make this bag a little bit cute. So the first thing that I want to do is I am going to take this piece, but just like on the other one, I'm going to place it at the bottom. But because I cannot place tape on this, and if you try to place this down, it's not going to stick, even with the adhesive on the back, because that acts as a resist. So again, I am going to need to take my glue, using just a little glue. I am going to take this, place it wherever I want it to be. Then I'm going to flip it over, and then I'm just going to take this piece and do a wraparound. And I'll take this piece and I'll do a wraparound. And now I can use my little baby spatula here, go over this, and that glue is going to keep that sticker stuck to the bottom. Now here at the top, I am going to take this sticker that I used on the other, and I am going to place it about 1/4 of a way down from the top. Again, I will need to place glue on this because this is not going to stick without glue. So let's get that stuck down. Then I'll flip it over. I am going to add just a little bit of glue there. Take this piece, fold it over to do my wraparound. And I'll do the same thing over here. And I'll fold that over to do that wraparound. So if you don't want to have this open space here, you could actually just take some of your stickers and put them on just like that to just kind of wrap that around and to close it. I'm only going to do this at the bottom because I'm actually okay with how the top looks. So I am just going to leave that alone. But I am going to place that little sticker right there. Now I'm going to flip this over and we are about to turn this thing cute. So I have these little paper leaves from Prima and some paper flowers, and I am just going to put those down just like that. And I'll use my glue. So now that I know where I kind of sort of want to place them, I am just going to add just a little bit of glue because I want some overhang right there. And I'll add a little bit of glue here. And these little parchment paper envelopes are just so easy to make, and you can make them for any occasion, any season, any reason, any gender, guys. And they make the cutest way to present wedding invitations when we get back to that point where we're able to finally start having larger weddings where people are able to come and help celebrate that new union. So now that I have that right there, I am going to take this little sticker from Prima, add some glue to the back, and it says thankful. And I am going to tuck that right there. And then I have these little gems from Prima as well. And I am simply going to take some and place them right there. And what I'm going to do is just graduate down in size. I'll get this little teeny tiny here and put it down. And I think that that is so deliciously cute and so simple to make. So we've got this awesome parchment paper bag that when finished measures 6 3/4 by 4 1/8. So now we need a really sweet, really simple little card for the inside. And like I said, I am going to be using scraps. So I have this scrap piece that is 8 by 5. Then I have this piece that measures 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then I have this piece that measures 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. And the way that I am going to do this, I am going to decorate this using some stickers from this sheet that are thankful stickers. So I need to decide which one I want to use. And I think I'm going to use this one. And so I am going to take this and place it on here just like that. Now I've got a lot of space here at the top and I really don't want all of that space. So I am just going to trim off some of it like this. And so once I have it trimmed, I am going to have this piece. So I am going to take this piece, place it down, and then I'm just going to place a little something at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my tape runner and just add some tape to this. I'm going to place that thankful, slide it over just a little, and I'm going to place that thankful right there. All right, guys, so now what I want to do is I want to take some more of my little paper flower leaves from Prima, and I am just going to take these and place them down just like that. I'm not doing a whole lot to this, but I did want to have something here at the bottom. And so now that I have my little card base done, I'm going to take the 8x4 inch piece and I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm not even going to put it in my scoreboard. I'm simply going to fold it in half, and I am going to use my baby spatula, and now I can take this and mount it just like that, and I'll be mounting this using my tape runner. So I am just going to place some tape on the back, and we're going to get this placed down. And so this card will actually open this way. So I have some scrap pieces left over. And let's see which one is going to work. Yeah, I'll go with that one. So I need some writing space on the inside. So I am just going to take this scrap piece, and I'm not even going to measure the scrap piece, because as long as it will fit on the inside and I have decent room for writing, that is what we want. So all the projects, whenever you're using scrap, I'm not too particular when I'm doing an inside like this, because this piece here would have worked also, because if I had decided to use this, then I still have plenty of room to be able to write. So now that I have my piece on the inside for writing, I am just going to take a little pumpkin, place a little pumpkin right there, and then I'm going to place a little pumpkin right there just to add some cuteness to the inside of our card. Then I'm just going to come back and just sort of reinforce everything, because now we can take this, we can bring our envelope back in. I'm going to open it up. I can take my sweet little card and just place my card on the inside, and now you can see that I have this awesome way of saying thanks or showing gratitude to someone that I want to show some kindness, gratitude, or thanks to. And for me, that's what it's all about right now, because I really do want to make sure that for everyone who's impacting my life in a positive way and adding to the success of my life, personal and professional, I just want to be able to make sure that I am saying thank you and acknowledging those people in the cutest of ways. And there is no cuter way than this, y'all. This is so stinking cute. Look at how you can see through, but you can't quite see the whole thing. So you still have that element of surprise. And if you wanted to do something really special for someone, you could make up a whole bunch of these for the various seasons that we are about to go through. And that way, for Hanukkah, for Christmas, for Kwanzaa, you would have special cards or special ways of being able to show recognition. But it all starts with some parchment paper, and parchment paper is really cheap. So you can go to the store and buy a huge roll of that paper, and you can make oodles of envelopes for your crafting. Doesn't have to be this size. You can scale down these cards. You can scale down this envelope and still turn out something super, super cute. So guys, I hope that I have given you a little bit of inspiration on a quick, fun, and unique way that you can show thanks or kindness or gratefulness in your life. So I hope that this video has inspired you. And if it has, please hit that like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, not only hit the like button, but hit the notification bell so you will know when I upload a new video. But everyone, please stay safe, be kind, be thankful, and we'll chat later. Bye.